I'm Speeling, and I am a space elf eldritch being, basically. Haha, lol. Um, it's kind of like that on the whole thing, being that for me, actually, we will. No, I do not. Wait. Oh, we'll do that. There we go. Aha. And basically, I when I did that sort of thing, because when I came into being a VTuber, I wasn't actually looking to be a VTuber. And so, oh, I mean, honestly, that is a vibe. Being a cyborg just sounds really cool. And like having your own OC is really cool. Like whether you want to be an OC of your or have an OC, or go ahead and have it so that it's a VTuber, like different strokes for different folks. Because like personally speaking, when it comes to VTubers and things, the way I see it, it is an OC, but or it can be an OC, I should say. But it can also be just a costume that you put on. Yeah. Like I have characters that are OCs and they're specifically designed to be OCs. Like, can I immediately grab one? Do I have any? Do I have any easily saved? I think I do. Boom. Let me just do a quick snoop. Actually, I do. Aha. Because this was a quick, well, it was a sketch organizing thing for a animatic that I've done. So this is an OC. Her name is Secret. Literally, her name is Secret. The place she is in has weird naming conventions. It's a whole thing. Actually, I will move myself. Oh, this way. There we go. So we can make this bigger. Yeah. And yeah. Oh, that is cool. I like the big bolts at the bottom of the jaw. Like, whenever there's a cyborg character, I'm a real sucker for that. It's like, it really shows off the metallicness, I suppose. No, that's not the right word. It emphasizes. Oh, the air filters. Oh. That is just as cool. That's good thinking. And like, but also, and like, when it comes to OCs, the jaw can open because it's fully robotic. Heck yeah. And when it comes to OCs, like personally speaking, you don't need to draw them. You can write them. You can 3D model them. You can go ahead and have it so that you can have all sorts of stuff and ways, as long as, if you want to communicate it for other people, then having a way that is clear for yourself to communicate it to other people. Otherwise, if it's just for you, notes that you want. I mean, this could be, a mnemonic, the way to spell big, because being big elephants are always, oh no, big elephants can always understand small elephants. That's a mnemonic, a way to help you understand. Lost the left half of its face, lower jaw, the organs, left arms, 1 week from a carnifex, and then the other limbs. Oh, nasty. Yeah. Or whether you go in and you write a whole novel. Yeah. So in my case, for Speeling, Speeling started out as just a suit, as it were, a costume. And then I was like, oh yeah, well, I like the space vibes. So one of my early costumes was actually kind of a spacesuit. And I like the ears. So I was an elf. So I was a space elf. Oh, a chronix. I was inspired by the crown effects. Gotcha. Yeah, I like my ears. My ears are cool. And so, being able, when you have your own OC, to keep it like that, I think is good. But unless you want to turn it into a book or a comic or animatic, you don't have to worry about going ahead and packing it out for lore. So most of the lore for me has come mostly from chat. So that is why that I am now an eldritch being. I have grown from just being a space elf into an eldritch being with a hive. And we will take them on. We will go forth and conquer multiple universes. And it shall be glorious. And we shall play games while we do it. But yeah. I think that would be where I would stand with OCs. But also, like, personally speaking, I think the word OC is, like, it's your own character. And it's kind of that word where you look at it, and if it's in the context of, like, oh, non-fan works, then it actually goes ahead and it's a bit of a strange word because it's your own character, right? So your OC goes from being your OC to just your character. So it's like, huh, where is this going with this? And it's kind of interesting that. Oh. Skull Ripper is the third of 6 metal children. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, no, it's, a spelling issue. Um, reading it right now in the admin channels. It looks cool. Don't worry about it. But yeah. Like, I hope all of you have really enjoyed playing Bolt Gun. I have too. I hope that yeah, it has been such a vibe. And it's been yeah, no. No, it's all good. Like, I am rather hoping that we get to like I'm thinking that we do stuff like this occasionally. Like we find a shorter FPS to play just occasionally. Yeah. Skull Ripper has a really cool backstory. Like, it is quite literally a trio of words, a trio of letters. I can't see it. So it must be, but it must be in there. Like, there's a few letters, words that, innocent words that need to be misspelled because of it. Oh gosh. My hand is doing the thing again. Oh no. Wait, if I just hold my hands up like this, we'll be fine. There we go. And like, I personally speaking, I think when it comes to OCs, it's kind of that thing where there's two ways to go about it. You can either go ahead and slowly build up ideas and be like, this is, you know what, I'm gonna build up a new character on this image. You know, we're renaming this character Sarah. Sarah is a, you know what? Sarah is a high school. Clues by Sam. OCs are awesome. I am a fan of OCs. Clues by Sam. I do not know Clues by Sam. Also, welcome in, Painty. How are you going? Like, so, like, you can either go two routes, personally speaking. You can either be like, yeah, Sarah, who we can give this character a name of Sarah, or Bob. Bob is fine. And be like, yeah, Sarah likes dogs. Congratulations, Sarah. That is your one personality trait for now. And then be like, Sarah got kidnapped by fairies. No. Sarah got kidnapped by aliens. There we go. Now Sarah has no dogs. And then build up a personality from there. Or you can be like, no, Sarah. I feel so sorry for anyone who is actually Sarah watching this. And then going ahead and then being like, yeah, Sarah is 26 years old. They're an Aries. They're a this. They're that. They're blah 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 blah. And filling things out in hyper detail. And then trying the story. Like, I think both ways are equally as opportunity. Also, Painty, how's your date going? I hope you're having a wonderful time. Ooh, more lore. Oh, Nav Masters? Pain Masters? What is a Pain Master? Heltre is the traitor tech master that splitted the Traker Union causing great setbacks. Has a large part of the order left. Oh, this sounds worrying on several levels. His whereabouts are unknown, and he and the traitors have left for the far reaches of stars. Oh my. Oh my. Law for the alien race. Ah, that's cool. That's very cool. But yeah, like, as far as I'm concerned, like, oh yeah, like, I don't think that when it comes down to it, when world building, there isn't a endpoint where you can go, there's too much world building. Unless you're world building and then being like, congratulations, I'm never going to start. Designing the look. Heck yeah. Because if your goal is world building, then it's like, yeah, okay. I want to know what they eat. I want to know what they do in their off hours. What kind of games do they play? Is gambling legal or not? Is it totally okay to go around and pet a cat? I'm just looking over and my cat is like, excuse me, I'm the cutest cat to ever cat. Don't mind me. I'm fabulous. You should totally pet me right now. Excuse me while I pet my cat. Yes, Jones. Hi. Hi. Yeah, hi. Yeah? Scritches? Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he's all snuggled. He's looking adorable. Wait a minute. Can I sneak a picture of you to show chat? Yeah. There we go. All right. Let's see if I can get this on screen. But yeah, actually choosing to Alorians as Altorians are squid-like people. Cool. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Cat. Um, um, and like, if your goal is world building, cat. There we go. We have cat. Then, like, the world's your oyster. Yeah. He gets his own chair and he gets to sit next to me. Like, he's quite literally there. So he goes ahead and he sits. And cat in Swedish is cat. Oh, cool. And so he snuggles. Oh, yeah. And like, in some cases, going ahead and planning all of that can be really good. Like, I think, Tolkien. Yeah, Tolkien. Because of the fact that he went ahead and he wrote a language. Like, he just full on wrote a language and was like, yeah, okay, now I need a story. Like, he wrote the language, and then because he wrote the language, he made a story to go along with it. And, like, heck yeah. Like, doing conlang, which is constructed languages, and world building, like, you can actually get a really solid world, and then through that you can really get some amazing stories through it, because when a solid world is built, it can be the thing where it's like, yes, you have a theoretical ruler who has been around for centuries being like, yeah, congratulations, I'm here, I am obviously immortal. Now, what happens when it is proven that magic exists, etc., etc., etc.? But a palace maid goes ahead and discovers, congratulations, the king is not actually immortal. Boom. Civil war. The king is now an imposter. The king that has been in place for like 500 years or so, whatever, is now a fake, is now an imposter. Immortality is now fake. And these are the things that can come up when you've built your world and then pulled the story out of it. And that's something that can be really cool. And yeah. Fantasy is cool. And I really like what you can do with it. Especially when, like, you look at various artists and writers over the years. There's been a lot of different tropes that have gone ahead and come and gone because they've actually shown what's the word, the waves of popularity of different things. And so, like, I think the chosen one trope with Harry Potter, Poppins, oh my gosh, um, Harry Potter popularized it, and then it was everywhere, and then it's just like, oh gosh, and like Aragon was also a really good one for it. But actually going ahead and being like, yeah, this is a trope that was here for a very long time, and then the flow-on effects, and seeing how, like, everything can move with it. It's like, I think we were cheated out of having a lot of dragons for a while. We could have had a lot of dragon books. It could have been great. That being said, I really need to pick up, what are they called? There's a good dragon series, or it looks good. I need to look that up. Oh well. But like, when a series gets popular enough, other series pick it up, or more like, other series get published with the same tropes. It's really interesting. And it's a similar thing to movies, where you actually end up with Like a wave of zombie movies all at the same time, or things like that. Oh, I must snoop. I'm gonna read little bits of this out. So the Altarian clans, or the Cutter clans. A shattered shadow of an empire. Okay. So they used to have a heyday? Oh, okay. I'm gonna bring this over onto the main monitor now. What's happening with my other hand? Which hand do I need to put up? Like, I'm pretty sure both of my hands have been taking turns going on the frets today. Okay. So, there. Oh! Oh, so it wasn't like enemies or anything like that. It was actually a deadly disease that ravaged through their system. So therefore, because it was a disease that, yeah, I gotta be like, and I kind of feel like I'm pulling gang signs at this point, and I'm like, oh gosh. So it was a deadly disease, which means that this disease was so super deadly that it broke through quarantine protocols. So the fact that this clan, these clans have managed to survive this is really saying something. Because, like, I think COVID is a good example of this, because of the fact that I wish there was a way that I could bring this up. Oh, because of the fact that COVID is a really good example. When the disease is fast enough spreading, it gets ahead of quarantine protocols in most places. If a place is isolated enough, it can stay clear. But in some cases, depending on the spread or the way a virus is spread, it can be really hard to get down. Yeah. But also, it can depend on the vector. And if it's a sci-fi or a fantasy, you can go really wild with this. Like, is it transferred via thought waves, or is it actually void capable? Can it go through space? Like, that is so cool. And much like again, COVID, is it something that the fantasy or sci-fi people have to end up just staying with? Because if that's so, then that sucks. The flesh diseases flakes the skin, exposing the insides. Oh, that's gruesome. I love it. The Altarian Empire capital, Ulfron, and its people chose to go into stasis chambers to sleep through to the diseases, while a small number of teachers were tasked to develop a cure. Oh no. And the choosers choosing to give up their life, mortality, and become full metal vessels. Oh. So they became full Terminators? No. More like Daleks. No, not even Daleks. Cybermen? Yeah. Oh. I'm not sure I'd feel comfy trusting my future to the Cybermen. Oh, okay. And so eventually they wake up and the teachers have unionized. Okay. I don't blame them. Because, like, if the teacher... No, there is a teachers' union in New Zealand. They still get terrible pay. I should not be mentioning that. Oh... Oh, tech! Oh, some went full metallic beings, some slept, and some went feral. Ah! Somehow? I kind of feel like that's almost a worse outcome than unionizing. Okay. Wait. Oh, and then here's Heltrea, the betraying guy. Okay, so he's back, and he tampers with the pods and makes them bat. Oh no. Locks them for an extra 3,000 years. Okay. So you can totally see how these guys kind of just totally lost their empire. Okay, so you end up with two factions of Ultrans. Yeah, this is a vibe. Like, I think yeah. I hope you have a lot of fun working on that. Like, I can't, like, the main, like, I'm busy trying to think of if I've seen a science fiction movie or series where they actually go ahead and have an alien as the main, like, it's alien centered, and I'm like, and for the life of me, I cannot remember. I'm just like, oh, maybe I have not, because, like, there's Star Wars and things. Yeah, but, like, humans are everywhere. We're like rats. Humans just go ahead and they spread throughout the galaxy. You cannot stop the plague of humans. Like, there's humans in Star Wars, humans in Star Trek, humans in Firefly, humans in Stargate. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's nothing but humans in... Oh no, wait, there's gold in Stargate. There's mostly humans in Stargate. Like... Oh, and then there's, I suppose, furlings. Like, you cannot escape the humans. Like, even if... Like, honestly, you cannot escape the humans. They're everywhere. Like, I would say, for your world building, if you want to go ahead and post stuff, then post stuff. But only if you want to make it public. Because when it comes down to it, when you're doing world building, it's your own world with your own choices and your own project. If you want to keep it quiet, keep it quiet. If you want to make changes, because it's your own personal project. If you want to make a blog, make a blog. But it's all your choice. And yeah. Like, for me, I am eventually going to be making more animatics. I am just slowly working on some 3D stuff. Oh, heck yeah. Awesome. Because, like, in the process of making my 3D, oh, my new 3D model, which will eventually happen. Oh, I was like, hey, let's move from 2D to 3D. It'll be fun. Sweet, sweet summer child. No. But anywho, yeah. Mm, like, I would say look into going for a, like, I think there's forums and stuff for um world building stuff. Like, for me, I share it with my friends. I prefer not to be public about most of my world building because that's what works for me. But anywho, I believe today we have run out of time and it has been a good time. I'm looking forward to next week. And it shall be fun times. So we'll be able to go say hello to someone. Hey. Oh yeah, like for me, I have like this thing got outdated and this thing got outdated. So many things gone, outdated. Tragedy, I tell you. And it's so confusing. mm, but yeah. Good night. We will go say hello to someone. Aww. We'll be around. Oh. There we go. Oh my gosh. I am unsure as to who we are seeing. Wait, what? What have I done? Yes. Oh, filter by character. Character? Bam. Oh dear, I'm pressing buttons. Anywho. Let us go. Oh. We shall go off and say hello to someone. Thank you everyone for coming. And I hope I will see you again next time. Thank you, YouTube, for coming. Thank you, Twitch. And I will see you next time.